your host, Jade Irons, with my little bro, Giannis, where we talk NBA basketball, everything basketball, everything basketball. I need everybody make sure you check out. I need everybody make sure you check out that YouTube channel. Make sure you subscribe, like, and share. Also, check us out on TikTok, Facebook, X, all the exclusive little, channels out there. You feel me? Also, you can check us out every Sunday right here at 4 o'clock. I'm live, so make sure you check us out. Cop your merch. Also, make sure you still go check out that Nothing to Hide video by D-Boy the Mac with yours truly in the video. You feel me? We trying to make that go up. So, with all that being said, Brody, what we got going on?
A lot. We got a lot going on today, man. We got a plethora of subject matter to talk about today. Cade Cunningham and his injury. We're going to talk about the NBA expansion. We're going to talk about the Lakers. We're also going to discuss Jonathan Kuminga. We're going to bring back a creative player on today's episode. So that's going to be kind of special. But this episode, we're going to start off talking about the Houston Rockets and Kevin Durant. Mm-hmm. Now, just last night, Kevin Durant passes Michael Jordan as fifth all-time on the all-time scoring list. Mm-hmm. In year 17, man. Congratulations, Kevin Durant, man. That deserves a round of applause. That's big. But I think Big Bro got some smoke for Kevin Durant.
Yeah.
What's on your mind, dog?
So that we don't need a point guard little statement he made about a month ago is aging like old milk. You know what I mean? I think what we've been seeing outside too also with the texting and the burner accounts and everything, I think it's caused some underlying division within the Rockets. But most of all, we're really seeing what not having a true point guard with playing next to Kevin Durant is what's happening right now. Every team that he's won with has somewhat of a rendition of a true point guard, whether it was Steph Curry, Westbrook, something like that. Those are the teams he's better off the ball than he is off the ball. We actually had a game maybe 2 or 3 nights ago where he got an 8-second call because he up there trying to call the plays and stuff, and that's not really his role. Then after the game, he had this at the press conference, he was saying, maybe I just need to get off the ball. Maybe I need to get away from the ball. Words that you don't really hear from a superstar, especially after they made a statement like, oh, we don't need a point guard. Like, you know what I mean? This is something that you would think he would step up to since you said you didn't need one. And with Shepard not being a real true point guard, he's more of a shooting guard in a point guard's body. We're seeing what's happening with the Rockets because we were talking about the Rockets as top 3 team, top 4 team at one point. And it seemed that they've lost more than they won in the last month. So it's like they're declining as we're getting closer to the playoffs. A lot of people saying it's because of the tweets and everything in the burner account, but I mostly think that they don't have nobody to set up their offense, and it's playing out on the basketball court.
Ooh, so I've seen on and off guys on the Rockets step up in a point guard role. Man Thompson, for instance, he did his best where
Keep
he
talking.
had.
Keep talking.
All right, for sure. Man Thompson did his best against the Pelicans where he had 23 points and 8 assists. And then just recently against the Miami Heat, he had 24 points with 18 rebounds and 4 assists. And then you turn around, you have Reed Shepherd last game, 23 points with 14 assists. And Kevin Durant just kind of scooting off to the side, doing what he said, kind of getting off the ball. First of all, incredible performances by Man Thompson. 24 points, 18 rebounds, 4 assists is just crazy. And that was against the Miami Heat. And then Reed Shepherd in the same game had 23 points with 14 assists. However, that's not the norm. They hadn't done that basically all season, either one of them. So it's very inconsistent. And they're going to need some consistency when it comes to the playoffs. And it may be a little too late to find that. Why do you think they didn't go after a point guard during the trade deadline?
Because that statement was made by Kevin Durant maybe a week before the trade deadline. I think maybe 2 weeks. So that when you have the star saying that, everything that's about to happen with the team usually goes through the star. So with him making that statement, that probably made the Rockets be hesitant to go get a point guard, being that they still have Van Vliet under contract and they had Reed Shepherd. So maybe they were thinking, Kevin, if you're saying we don't need a point guard, maybe we don't need to trade it for no point guard.
Mm,
But one thing I do find weird is that you got a player like Alonzo Ball, and a couple of other players out there that can be picked up, that can fill the void. And if he's healthy, he fits perfect with Houston because, like I was telling you before, he's tall, he's lanky. It seems to be that's what Udoka wants to be aiming towards, having a tall lineup out there. So you put him at point guard, and you have a true point guard there. You know what I mean? And it really would relieve. You wouldn't have to worry about him getting hurt so much because he's not the main guy. You know, so I
okay.
think they should take a flyer on him before the playoffs. I think it's like a certain deadline before you can pick up certain people. I think they should try to take a flyer on him and see if they can fit him in somehow, because I think he fits their lineup so far as size wise and the type of point guard they would need to help with their team. But they need a point guard. They need to get Kevin off the ball, moving around. He needs to think more in the Steph Curry type of light right now at this stage of his career, where he's more off ball, coming around screens, coming off pick and rolls, those type of things instead of
Yeah.
initiating the offense. Because as you get older, you trying to cross somebody over and install that stuff is out the window. You know what I mean? So now you figure out other ways to get involved in the offense, and being that he is tall, all you got to do is just get a little crease, a little step off, because nobody's going to jump up and block his shot. He's 7 feet freaking tall. You know what I mean? So all he got to do is be able to come off the screen with enough space to be able to get his shot up, because nobody can jump with him. So I think that he needs to start playing in that light. I think that would help his game a lot. But they need a point guard. They need call Chris Paul. Chris Paul, you ain't that retired, is you? Like,
Right.
like
Right.
they need to pull one of them type of dudes off the free agency list to help them, because they need a point guard. I think if you put Lonzo Ball with the Rockets right now, they are a threat.
Okay. So I I think you simply just answered my next question without me asking. Are they even a threat anymore to come out of the West,
I mean, with
in
Kevin
your
Durant,
opinion?
okay, so when you were talking about points that were scored with Shepard and other things, we can't disregard the fact that Kevin Durant had like an 11-point game and then like a 12-point game or something within those things within that time frame too. So it was a couple of games where he really looked terrible, too. Also within those games too. And I think actually the game when he said that he needs to get off the ball, it was one of those games where he had like 11, 12 points or something like that. So
Yeah, and I'll run that versus Denver, March 11th. He had 11 points. And then the two losses to the Lakers, uh, March 16th and March 18th, he had 18 points in both of those games.
yeah. So that's not
So,
highly unusual, and that's another, I think, due to the fact that he's doing too much, and he's at an age where he needs to be off the ball, and he needs to let these guys. I said once when Van Vliet was hurt at the beginning of the season, they was talking about making Thompson the point guard. I didn't think it was a good idea. Now it worked. I was wrong about Flag Cooper, but I think I've been sort of right about Thompson. He's not a point guard in the sense of initiate the offense point guard. He's more of a 2.0 or minus 2.0 Westbrook type of point guard. If you would say more score first, and if the pass, I like to call them dudes. Say, oh my God, they're like the Bill Clinton. I like to call them the Bill Clinton point guards. You know, I don't know that that's a little inside joke. Me and my brother know. You Kirby.
Yeah, he
It's like,
fidgety.
you know what I'm saying? Oh, I can make a shot. Oh, you're open. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know, he's more one of them type of point guards like Luca and them, you know. Since I can't make this shot, I guess
I
I'm a point
guess.
guard. You know what I mean? So, you know, they need like a true point guard though. For real.
Yeah, I'll say this, and then we'll go on to the next topic, just about Reed Shepherd. I think they needed him. He's a he's a rookie, sophomore. He's a sophomore, or is he a rookie? They needed him to mature this year a lot because of the Fred VanVleet injury.
Mm-hmm.
They needed him to hurry up the process. And I don't know if that's happened. He's had a couple of big games. Like I said, he had 23 with 14 assists, and he's hit some big shots. But the difference between role players and stars is consistency. How consistently, how consistent are you in dropping that 20 and 10 stat line? Like, no matter what, day in and day out, game in and game out, can you give me that? He's proven that he can do that from game and then skip a couple games and do it again. Like, it's inconsistent when he shows up. So,
Yeah. Sorry if I didn't wasn't clear on answering your question. I don't think they're a threat in a sense of nowhere past the second round. They maybe make it out of the first, but once they get to the second round, they start playing these teams who can um, show their weaknesses or take advantage of their weaknesses. It's gonna be a problem.
yeah, I would agree. Um, Jonathan Kaminga is cousin in chat.
Yeah, he in here. We're gonna bring him up.
Yeah, let's bring him up so we can talk about JK.
So we're gonna have our big cousin Kirby come up right quick and join the chat. He has something he wanted to talk about. Come on down. You're the next contestant on Leave It on the Court podcast.
Hey,
Hey,
cuz.
what up?
Yo, what's up,
What's up?
Cuzzo?
What's
Man,
happening?
how you
Here
doing
we are
today,
talking
man?
about KD, the ex-warrior, the
Did you
ex-champion,
did
Yeah,
the
ex
ex-champion.
champion?
he bleed the Warriors. He'll be talking about none of my
Hey,
old players, bro. I
hey,
feel like
hey,
they
he
find
still, hey, he's still alpha insecure. He's still alpha insecure. That's the problem. It ain't the problem. They don't need no point guard. They need a leader. He alpha insecure. You can't. He was supposed to be able to come in there and just hoop. They need him for some leadership, and he ain't got it. He's
he
not a
ain't never
leader. He's
been
not a
that.
leader. He's
Ah,
not a leader.
Cause
That's what
watch,
that's
watch
they need
go
leadership on the court and off the court. That's what
go
they
that
need.
is
go.
interesting,
We
man.
have a video where I say where we got Batman and Kevin Durant head superimposed on Robin. He is the ultimate Robin. He is not the leader of your team. If you need somebody to parachute out of plane, score you 20, 30 points, that's your man. But if you want somebody to come in and build the team and lead the team, that's not the dude you're looking
That's
for.
not the dude. And I mean, and he knows that. That's why he went and played with Phoenix. He thought he can just ride with D Book.
Mm-hmm.
And then he was unhappy about that.
Mm-hmm.
And now I think he went to the Rockets. They thought Van Vliet would be there, but you also I thought Ime would be the leader and would take up that leadership. But
What's up, Drop?
how you can't be. There's no leader. There's no leader that's subtweeting about their teammates. That's not a leader. That's. I mean, look, I played with the young kid, and let me tell you, I'll be smoking layups, and he'd be like, "Man, come on, good job, good job. We gonna, he boosting you up, like, all right, man, the next one I'm gonna throw what you need. All right, man, yeah, I'm gonna throw it this to you. I'm gonna throw it like that to you. He was never, he never talked bad about nobody on the team. I'm gonna tell you that. He never talked
Why?
bad about it. He laughed at you, make jokes a little bit, like Curve, but he was never doing like that stuff that what's the name doing? He never did that. Look.
Yeah.
That's why Dallas won that championship, and that was that leadership, that veteran leadership, in a way that Dirk, not that kind of dude, and that's what Jay brought, and that's the same thing that's the kind of
Wow.
person that KD need to play next to take that he needs somebody to step in and be Jay Kidd to his Dirk Nowitzki.
That's what we.
Wow.
I think that what's overlooked, even though it's talked about, but I think in a lot of ways it's overlooked with Chris Paul. He led a lot of teams
He
deep in
led a
the
lot of
playoffs
teams.
into the
Yeah.
finals just off leadership
Yeah.
alone. It
Yeah.
wasn't just necessarily his gameplay, because it would be season where he didn't even average 20 and his team would still go really deep in the playoffs or go to the final or get close. I mean, like
I
really
mean,
get
that was the
close
thing I
for
hated.
the
Like
final.
when he played for the Warriors that one year, people talked about how bad that like how that team underperformed, but that was a function of Draymond Green not missing 25 games through
Uh-huh.
suspension and injury. I mean, they won something like 80% of the games that Draymond played. So you put Draymond in there for his, if you don't get suspended for 15 games, they instead of being a what's that, 8, 10 seed, whatever they were, they would have been a 6, 5, 6 seed because there was only 2 or 3 games separating them at the 8 seed from the 6 seed or 5 seed. I mean, that was one of them years it
What
was
year are you
all
talking
super
about?
close.
Yeah, they
The
had
one
Chris
the one
Paul.
year they had Chris Paul.
They had him
Oh, the
two.
1 year that had Chris
No,
Paul.
they only
Okay.
had one.
They
They
only
signed
had
him
him
for
Yeah.
one. They traded
two
him
seasons.
for a weak ass Jordan Poole. And then we got the number two Jordan Poole. We're gonna talk about Jonathan Kuminga in a minute. The number two Jordan Poole, or the number three. I ain't gonna disrespect this man, but I am Anthony Randolph. That's what I always said. I said Jonathan Kuminga is
He's
like
not gonna
Anthony Randolph.
disrespect this man, but I
But I
am.
am.
I am Anthony. He's like Anthony Randolph. I don't know if y'all remember. I used to be watching them games. That was back. I had season 6. I'd be watching Anthony Randolph, and everybody like, man, this dude is a man. He a bucket. He's athletic. He's gonna be this. He's gonna be
You
that. I'm
talking
like,
about
man, I just couldn't see it.
Anthony Randolph? Anthony Randolph.
Anthony Randolph. He was like he was back in the day when we was winning 19 games. We had
Yeah.
we he was like a 6'10". He was like a 2 or 3. He could bounce. He had bounce, but he would have flashes, but then go away, and then go away for 3 weeks, and then he flash in the pan, show some, show some flashes
Like
of brilliance,
flashes.
and
Yeah.
everybody like, man, he got so much potential. So
Somebody
man,
said something about him right
we
here.
we was dealing with that for 3 years, and I
Read the
never could
comment. He
see it.
said Anthony Randolph was like a mini Anthony Davis.
Micro
Yeah,
Anthony
micro.
Davis.
Yeah, yeah,
Yeah, micro.
yeah. But he
Yeah.
between hurt
What's
and
up,
just
AMG
not
baby?
being consistent.
That's one
Um,
of the homies I played with in Canada right there. Shout out to
okay.
AMG, man.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So
Um,
that's that Jonathan Kuminga. They was juice. He dropped 27. I was like, man, not he scored 27 every once in a while. He can do that. Anybody in the NBA can do 27 every once in a while.
Mm-hmm.
But then he got these 7-point game. Then he had a 2-point game. He got a 4-point game. Now,
yeah,
now
so
I'm about to go to Atlanta next week. I'm gonna see if they still chanting "Thank you, Warriors." I'm about to go there in my Golden State Warriors shirt
oh
on. I'm about to go to the. I'm gonna hear if they still chanting "Thank you, Golden State." Yeah,
so
but
yeah, Jonathan
he was
Kaminga.
two and
Jonathan
two.
Kaminga.
That dude was 22 minutes, 2 points, and 2 rebounds last
Four
game.
rebounds. Get it right.
Okay,
Four
four
rebounds.
rebounds. All right,
Oh,
four
so you
rebounds.
going the opposite way? Oh, you don't. Oh,
22
you.
minutes,
Oh,
22
so.
minutes,
Oh,
two
okay. I
points,
thought
four
you was about to
rebounds.
up them. You coming to down them?
Oh
Okay. All
no,
right.
hell
All
So
no,
right.
no. This
I just
dude.
want to let our viewers know what we're talking about. So
Oh, okay.
Jonathan Kaminga is a subject matter. Um, Jonathan Kaminga was traded from the Warriors to the Atlanta Hawks,
Uh-huh.
and there was a celebration amongst Atlanta fans
And that
about
that
landing
first
Jonathan
game, he
Kaminga.
scored 27 in 25 minutes.
Hmm.
He had 27, 8 and something in like 25 minutes. He went nuts.
Yeah, went nuts. Matter of
Went
fact,
nuts.
2 games in a row, he had 20 something points off the
He had
bench for the
he was
Atlanta
20,
Hawks.
he was 20 points, 27, 17, and then 20. And then he missed a
Yeah.
bunch of games. And then he came
Yes.
back and scored was he 7 points for? He had 7 points, like 9 rebounds. He did, in the 18 minutes. Then he had something like 4 points and 8 rebounds or something like that
He
in
tracking them. He
18
ain't
nine
playing.
minutes.
He
And then he
tracking
had a 17-point game in that same 18 minutes. And then he was 2 points in 20 and 18 and a half minutes. So he's still a
Yes,
role
indeed.
player. He was trying to be a superstar. He's like, man, let me go to a spot where I can run, be a more significant player in the offense. And he's still only playing 18, 19 minutes on a winning team, and he's inconsistent. Same, I mean, the Warriors don't have the patience for that kind of inconsistency when you're out of the.
No,
I think
You scapegoating Steve Kerr, man. You scapegoating him.
I'm
He's
not
bad.
so
scapegoating
He's
Steve Kerr at
bad when
all.
he's
That's what
bad
everybody's
with
been talking about.
developing
Everybody been
players.
talking about Steve Kerr. No, I'm not.
Because Wiseman, it's been other players outside of Jordan Poole within the last 5 or 6 years that proven that Steve Kerr has an issue with developing younger players. It's just a fact. He has a problem because he
Man,
he
look at.
he's just like Pop. Remember, Pop had that same mentality. I don't like playing younger dudes. You know what I'm saying? He's Phil. Phil had the same mentality. I don't like playing younger dudes. So you got to remember, he's from these
This
coaches.
is the thing. This is the thing I'm gonna tell you about a coach. I'm gonna tell you about a coach. A coach can deal with a lot of stuff, but one thing a coach wants is consistency. I
Mm.
want to know. I'll put you in a spot to succeed if I can consistently, like, hey, if you pass this dude the ball, he gonna shoot the ball. I don't want some dude that's gonna shoot sometimes, pass sometimes. Like, man, if I pass you the ball, you gonna shoot it? All right. The person that gets to do a whole bunch of stuff and mess up and succeed in a bunch of ways is a superstar. Everybody else is playing a role. Everybody else, look, if I give you the ball, your situation, this is what you're gonna do. There's some dudes that look, he gonna play defense. There's some people that's not never gonna shoot. I can put you in a spot that you don't never ever
wow.
shoot. I'm gonna put you in a team and around a group that's never gonna shoot. That you don't have to shoot. I'm gonna put you in a group that, all right, all you gotta do is board and play D. But if you like, oh, sometimes the dude shoots, sometimes he passes, sometimes he dribbles, sometimes he turns the ball up. Like the ball goes to you, and I don't know what you're gonna do, or if you in the game, I don't know what you're gonna do on offense, on defense. I can't deal with that. It don't matter how talented you are, unless you're the superstar. If you're the superstar,
Wow.
if you about to be a superstar, you got all this leeway to do a whole. You can mess up all kind of ways. But if you're a role player, do your role. And Jonathan didn't. He was bristling at doing a role. He's like, man, I'm more than a role player. And Steve Kerr's like, on this team, you're a role player. Y'all, we watch y'all play on different teams, right? There are teams where you the star. There's teams where you're a role player. There's teams where, yeah, I can shoot tomorrow. I got the green light. My light is neon green, and I can shoot. But you go to a different team with a different, look, there's somebody
But
better than
check
you.
this out.
You better figure out that if you don't stop shooting the ball, they pulling you out because you the third best shooter now, or you the fourth best player. You don't get
I
to
got a
just shoot
question
like
for
that.
you, Josh. I got a
What?
question for you, Josh. Do you think Jonathan Kaminga can become a star, an all-star player on the Atlanta Hawks?
I think that they invest the right type. If they put him in a starting lineup, because I told you, I put the lineup on 2K and it was crazy. But if you put him in, hold on, before I start, read the two comments. Um,
Further two comments. All right. So from AMG Clothing, he has an issue with lazy players that don't go the extra mile to fill their role. And then Pac the legend. Out of 14 players, you got 3 to 4 players with the greenish lights. Okay.
so what I was gonna say is that I think with Kaminga, if he's in a role where, because we've seen it in the playoffs when he was playing with the Warriors, when everybody went down and they were actually having to depend on him, he showed up. There's nobody here that can deny that. He had like 2 or 3 games in a row where he had 20 or more points and he was balling. He's one
Mm-hmm.
of them players that you gotta give him space to do his thing. He's not one of them dudes that you can confine to an offense and running plays and stuff like that. And I think he just need to find a team where they believe in him in that regards. Because we've seen it. We've seen him go crazy when he has the opportunity. And I think that the inconsistency comes from confidence. Man, when you play with somebody for 2 or 3 years who's been having you up here, then having you up here, then having you up here, then having you up here. Start you, then don't play you, then totally cut you off the team, then bring you back, then start you, say we need you. then we put you back on the bench. Your confidence is all over the place. He needs to play. He needs to go to where we just like look.
Atlanta been playing him 18 minutes a game. He been getting his 18 to 22 minutes
but it's
every
still off
game.
the bench. It's still off the bench though.
Hey, look, come on, man. Come on. You
Yeah,
can't,
but he's not a
come on.
bench guy though, Kirk. We seen him start for the Warriors and he went crazy. He, like I say, we can't ignore the fact that it's the playoffs. Can we all agree that the playoffs is a different?
You can't ignore the fact that it's the playoffs, but you also can't ignore the fact that everybody was hurt, and
But
so
no,
it's a different dynamic. It's a different
you're missing the
dynamic.
point of what I'm saying by it's the playoffs. The intensity ratchets up, right?
Yeah.
If a guy has a game like that, usually the next game in the playoffs, he don't have a game like that if he's so-called not one of them guys. True or false?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. He did it 3 times in a row. he get 3 in the playoffs. In the playoffs, where of course they didn't have nowhere else to go, but they gave him the ball and he took it and ran with it. We have yet to see him, even in this Atlanta situation, even with 18 minutes, we have yet to see somebody give him the ball. Because the times that we have, he has exploded. That's just a
So
fact.
there's a difference between, like, all right, maybe he can be he might can he make the All-Star team once, twice? Like, he's not gonna lead a team. He's not that dude. If you think he is, look,
I'm not
there
saying it.
you gotta the guys that lead teams, that are really those guys, they make other guys better. Like, they make other guys better.
Has he had the real
You know,
opportunity
he's
to
not the
do
guy
that?
making nobody better. You seen that dude play? He'll score. But like, to me, he's a prototypical 6 man. Come off the bench, get you some buckets.
No, he's not.
He's
Definitely.
not. He's not. He's a 6 man. You
I
like
mean,
take
you
your six
can't
man
name
role.
to me. You name me a 6-man that started in the playoffs and put up his numbers like that.
Come on, come on now.
No, you come
Jordan
on now.
Crawford
Name
did
me a
that.
Jamal,
6-man
yeah,
that you
Jamal
can remember
Crawford.
out your
Jamal Crawford.
mind
Come
that
on now.
stands out.
Come on now.
Name a 6-man that stands out
Crawford.
in your mind. And we know a lot of these 6-men. Crawford, Terry, well, maybe not Jason Terry because he was starting for the Dallas. Name a 6-man that you know out your mind. That's out your mind. You watched a lot of basketball where he jumped in because everybody was hurt and he gave you 27, 30, 27. Like, name one.
Didn't I just say Jamal Crawford?
I'm about to say Jamal Crawford, Lou Will.
But in the playoffs, no, like I said, this is a difference.
That's too hard.
Yeah, how many people?
No, but
How
I'm
That's
many
too
people
saying
have
hard.
they
that's
It's
what
started
not
makes
because
him.
and be in the playoffs?
That's
How many
what puts it. But that's what makes him the separator. Because we can't name him off the top of the head.
But
This dude came off the bench.
there's the thing, Josh. There's other people who can get off 27 points and lose. I mean, it's
Ooh.
everybody in the NBA can do that. I
Ooh.
mean, pretty much everybody that's a top 10 player on the team can get off on 20 and
But
do
one
it.
of them games he didn't lose though.
Okay, so you was 1 and 2. So what's that? What good is that?
Okay, it does good because he proved his point. If you give me the ball, because okay, let's to the bare bones. He's just trying to prove that he needs to be put in that position, right? If if if
Right.
if we break down to the bare bones, he proved his point, right? If you put if
And
you put
You
that
got to come out and do that for a
if
season.
you put
That's
me
a
in the
good point.
spot where you need me, I can do that. And
let
that's
me
his
add to
point.
that.
All
Let
right.
me add to that. So they did start him because of that, I believe, and other and things he said. They did start him
Yeah,
the
beginning of the
following
season.
season.
Yeah,
And we were winning.
yeah.
Matter of fact, we was beating ass actually. Then he got injured,
Mm-hmm.
and then he came back, and he wasn't the same guy.
Well, I mean, they didn't start losing really bad. They found an offense that can work, and then once again, Steve Kerr started treating them like he was treating them before.
Let me read this comment, and then we're gonna go on to the next subject, though. AMG7 Clothing. The thing is, when you've won a championship game, you have to stay professional. He is a tweener. He is not a superstar. He is between John Morant and Jalen Green type of player currently. And he said Manu Ginobili it would be another guy who come off the bench and drop some crazy points in the playoffs.
Okay, I get it.
Yeah, that's a good one. That's a good one, AMG. So we're gonna get into this creative player.
Yeah, this gonna be fun.
Yeah, creative player. So what we've done on past episodes
Hold
of
on,
Leave It on the Court here.
Curve is buffering.
Oh no! Oh no! You started buffering at the wrong time because come on, man. Come
Yeah,
back to us,
go to
Kurt.
the third room on the left on the second wing of the house. Maybe that
You're
one works.
right, and hold the computer up here. See, you
Hold on,
should have
hold
let
on.
me install your internet.
Hold on. I might go dark for a second.
All right.
We gotta,
Well,
we gotta kick him. We gotta kick him out.
no.
He said he gotta come back.
All right, all right.
Do
Yeah,
that.
we gotta wait on him because I want to make sure he's clear on the rules and everything.
How you do that? How you do that? How you kick somebody?
I don't know. Let's see. I don't even know if I can do it because I think you're the host.
I know I'm trying to push his screen and it's not letting me. Um,
Oh, no.
I got it.
All right, all right.
I smart sometimes. I can do it sometimes.
Sometime.
All right. All right. I re-invited you, Kurt.
All right, for sure. Yeah, man. So I've been sick. So I think I got caught this cold Tuesday, and I've been trying to chill. Well, ain't no trying. I've been chilling, but like I told you, the adult basketball season coming up. So I
We're
went
gonna
ahead.
have AMG come up here. Well, finish what you were saying. I'm sorry.
so, so today was the first day I actually went outside, man. I found a hill,
Uh,
and I was doing like bound jumps. I was doing sprints. I was doing lunges. I was doing defensive slides up the hill. I almost died today, but I survived, and I'm here to tell my story, man. I can't wait till the season start. But what was you saying about AMG?
AMG gonna
Takes
have to come up here and join the live one of these days so he can talk about our days in Canada and let y'all know why that J Dimes is the nickname. You know what I'm saying? I got a couple of people that can vouch that your boy go crazy.
Oh, for sure. And Park the Legend, you said take some videos. Take some videos of what, man? What you want to see? What, me hooping or just some of the workout videos?
I'm trying to let you back in, Kirby. Accept the invite, Kirby.
Oh, you want to see the hoop? Okay, for sure. I don't know. I might have to have my wife,
All right, you
Oh,
back in.
back
my
in with
dog,
us. Oh, no,
All right.
my dog
no,
sideways.
that's the wrong way. All right, there we
There you
go.
go.
All right.
For
AMG, you
sure.
gotta come up here though, bro. You gotta let them know. Yeah. See, there you go, right there. Yeah, it's for sure. I gotta get back in shape. We can hoop, but yeah, no, my boy, no man. You know, I sent him out. He was go crazy, right? Go crazy. Your boy,
So,
fool in Canada, man. That dude right there, man. Buckets. AMG
Buck,
bucket. Walking bucket. That was my dog.
uh,
That was my what you would call like my rookie or something like that. That was my dog. We used to call him
He's
Twine.
your vet. He's
Yeah,
your
no,
vet.
he was my rookie. You know what I'm saying? Because
Yeah,
I
okay.
was older than him, so we used to call him Twine because he was about to be 21 or whatever. So we call him Twine. And but he was the life of the party. I'll just say
Oh, okay. All right.
that.
so
He was the
look,
life of the party. Swab was great. That was my dog though. We was like this when we was out there though, man. But yeah,
that's
man.
what's up, man.
We
We we're gonna do this creative player segment now. It's We're bringing this one back. We did one a couple of tens of episodes ago, but uh, I'm glad you're here for this one, Kurt. We're gonna create the perfect small four
First small four.
using the years from 1990 to 2010,
Okay.
and
For sure.
There will be 8 categories. However, you only can choose 5 of the categories to select an attribute for your player.
Okay.
Okay. So the 8 categories,
Streets.
um, the 8 categories would be you're going to choose a player's pause, a player's body.
Uh-huh.
You're going to choose a player's scoring ability. You're going to choose a player's defense ability. You're going to choose either athleticism. You can choose mentality. You can choose ball handling. You can choose the clutch gene. And lastly, rebounding.
Mm.
So I don't know if y'all need to write that
And
down,
this
but
for a
it's
small
8
forward?
for a small forward between
Okay.
1990 and 2010. Okay.
Okay.
Once one of those attributes is selected for a particular player, that player done. Nobody else can use that player.
For
Okay.
anything. Okay.
For anything else.
Okay.
Um, this would be a snake draft format. So once if you go first in the first round, then you're going to last in the second round and so on and so
Okay.
on.
Okay.
Okay. I forgot to bring the Kool-Aid pitcher. So we're going to do it like this. Bro, you go first. You got the first pick. Kirby, you got the second. I'll go last.
No.
Okay. So from 1990 to 2010,
Oh, we doing
you,
snake draft. You got the best pick. You think you slick? You think you slick? You better go get that Kool-Aid jar and stop playing.
you want me
No,
to go
I go first.
first?
Cool. I got it. No problem.
So
No
choose your attribute. What attribute you gonna out of the 8, and I'll repeat them if y'all need me to.
Uh-huh.
And then choose your player, and I'll go ahead and keep track of everything.
All right. My starting forward is going to have the scoring ability.
Scoring. So you start with the scoring right out the gate. Okay.
Scoring ability of Tracy McGrady.
Tracy McGrady. So we can use T Mac for nothing else. J Dimes. Scoring. T Mac. All right. All right. And then we'll go Curb next.
This
All
is
right.
easy. This is
All
easy, and
right.
I'm gonna tell
So
you why.
attribute and player.
I'm taking the mentality of Michael
Oh.
Jeffrey Jordan.
No, you know
It,
he's not a small forward. Small forward.
what you mean? He's not a small forward.
He's a shooting guard.
Uh, Tracy McGrady's shooting guard too.
No, he's
Nah.
a shooting guard.
What?
Yeah,
T Mac is actually was listed as a small forward
he's a small
for the
6'9".
majority of his career. Uh,
So I have to
Mr.
define a year when Michael Jeffrey Jordan is a small forward.
He,
Oh, okay.
he's never
I
lined
should have.
up at
See
Scottie
that part I didn't
Pippen.
miss. I missed that part. I missed that they had to actually be that position. I thought you could just take anybody. You just
No,
Frankenstein. I was about to
because
have J Kidd
if
passing and Michael
so
mentality. We about to.
if we have you again up here, pause. If we have you up here again, right? We go by that position. We was
Okay.
trying to
All
make it
right.
more difficult. You know what I'm
Okay. Yeah,
saying?
that makes
It's
it more
too
difficult.
easy.
Yep. You can't.
Yeah,
Okay.
you feel me?
Okay. Small forward. All right. All right. All right.
so attribute
Okay.
and player.
Okay.
And
All
only
right.
and yes, it's
And we're
only
gonna
small
take
forwards.
and
Only
it
small
is
forward.
gonna be a voting list, a poll for this pause for this.
Okay.
So remember
Okay.
that.
Okay. All right. All right.
1990 to 2010.
You got
Okay.
Bron James, you got Grant Hill, you got Jamal
Oh,
Mashburn,
okay. All right.
You
All
got
right. Well,
Big
okay.
Dog.
All right. Well, I'm gonna take Brian's body then. I'll take Brian's body.
Okay. Pause. But yeah. So Braun can be used for nothing
Bron with
else.
yikes, yikes. Ooh, okay, I got you on that.
Uh, this is this is difficult. All right. All right. So the 8 categories again. Is body scoring, defense, athleticism, mentality,
Don't give
ball
them
handling,
nobody, BB.
clutching.
Don't be doing that.
Yeah,
No help. No help.
and truth be told, y'all know what I don't need, man. So I'm gonna go. This one, this is kind of tough. Um, because all
Just
of
make
it
the pick. We're
is.
trying to don't we don't care how you feel. Just make the pick.
All
Stop
right,
being
for
lazy
sure.
and stuff. If I was a
So,
Sandman, we was at the Apollo, I had a stick out already. Come on, let's go.
all right, so I'm gonna go scoring is my ability. Because I think that's probably one of the it don't matter. I'm gonna go scoring and I'm gonna go Kevin Durant. I'm gonna go KD
Yo,
scoring.
I like that. I like that. I like that.
Now I am first for the second
See,
round.
see, he's slick. See, you think he's fucking slick. All right, go ahead. You better not pick my. I'm gonna jump to his phone and punch you in your gut. Go ahead.
uh, and then I'm gonna go. Ooh, it's so many ways. I think y'all gonna forget this one, so uh, I'm gonna go defense ability as my second ability, and I'm gonna go Scottie Pippen.
I knew you was gonna do that. See, I hate you. That's why. Oh, bro. See, I see. That's the snake's ass right there. I'm gonna go third. He think you slick. You think you slick.
I'm not,
All right.
bro.
I
I'm
got you.
not.
I got you. It's all right. It's all right.
So,
It's all right.
Curb, your second pick.
It's all right.
I'm gonna take the defensive ability of a Kawhi Leonard.
Oh, see, y'all some suckers. All right.
I'm sorry. Kawhi Leonard was drafted 2011.
Oh,
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 booyah.
oh, oh,
Booyah.
oh, dang. Okay. All right.
Sorry,
All right.
cuz.
All right. All right. All right. If you get the
So
oh man, my bad. Um,
let me help you out. Just T Mac is gone, Brown is gone, KD gone, Scottie Pippen is gone.
what year was Clay drafted? He was drafted 2000.
Blake is a
Oh, you
power
know
forward.
what? I'm gonna take this scoring ability. I'm gonna take Steph Curry's scoring ability. Give me that.
No, Kurt,
Sorry,
small forward.
cuz.
Oh, he's smart. Dang. Dang. I didn't get it. Man,
That's why you.
you
That's why
know
I said
what?
it's
I
more
didn't.
difficult than you
I missed
thought.
the
You said
limiting
you want to be a
factor.
part of this. It's more
My
difficult.
bad. I didn't. That part. I blew past that part. So all right.
Larry Bird was still playing in the '90s.
All right.
Shut
All
up,
right.
Josh.
All right.
Shut up, Josh. Shut up.
Oh yeah. Okay. I'm gonna take the
Shut
defense
up,
ability. I'm gonna
Josh.
take the defense ability of Dennis Rodman. Oof.
Dennis.
Ooh. Oh.
Oh,
Yeah.
that was nice. All right,
Yeah.
Kurt.
Now
I
Dennis
see you
Rodman did play small forward for the
Forward. Yep.
Pistons. He
Yep.
for
did
the
play small
Pistons.
forward in Pistons. He did. So I will give that a pass. I'll give that a pass. But I hate you though, because that was the other guy I was gonna pick. You punk.
That was
Um.
nice. Jay
So
Designs.
I got scoring ability at T Mac.
Yeah,
I'm gonna take the clutch gene of Carmelo Anthony.
Clutch Gene, Mr. Mello. That's nice. All right, Curve is back to you again.
Oh, that's again. Dang. Okay. All right. Everybody think of. All right. No,
And y'all let
uh.
me know if y'all need me to repeat the attributes.
All right. Man, let me go with the ooh. Um, three. Um, I'm gonna
Mashburn, big dog.
go.
No,
Dudes, no.
my dog, you can't give my man no names, man.
I
Three.
help
I'm
him out a little.
sorry. I'm sorry.
I'm gonna take. I'm gonna take.
Got to come prepared, man. That's just.
Well, I was prepared for it. I thought I could pick anybody I thought it was all. I thought it was all of the things. So that's my bad.
And you know
I
what?
missed one of them.
And I'll take some of the blame for that because I should have let you know that it's only small forwards that you
Small
can
yeah
pick
for
from.
small forwards. Yeah.
You know what?
Okay. I'm gonna take. I'm gonna take.
No, don't be trying to help him. Shut up.
Oh, I'm gonna
Uh,
take.
you did it first.
I'm gonna
Naming players and just
man.
giving
I'm
them
gonna get
players is
the. I
different.
want the mentality of.
Okay.
I'm gonna take the mentality of. What's his name? Ooh. Stack Jack was he a
Yeah, yeah. I give you yes. Steven
he
Jackson is small forward.
small forward? I'm gonna take the
Yes, sir.
mentality, Steven Jackson.
Oh, I like
We
that.
we big and hella crazy. We about to
I like.
uh we shutting people
That's a
down. Who
good
want
one.
that? Who wants something? Steven Jackson mentality, LeBron body. Who want that problem?
Damn. Hey,
I,
that's cold.
Who want
That's
that
cold.
problem?
all
That's
right.
cold.
So
So
it's
it's
my
on
turn,
me.
right?
Nah, sorry, bro. It's on
Shut up.
me.
I hate you.
Yeah, I know you do.
No, the next one I'm finna kill y'all and y'all sleeping. Go ahead.
All right. So I just want to remind y'all of the attributes: body, scoring, body, scoring ability, defensive ability, athleticism, mentality, ball handling, clutch gene, rebounding. So I'm gonna go with the. I'm gonna go. Damn, this one. Okay. I'm gonna go with the. Ooh, I'm gonna go with the mentality. I'm gonna go with the mentality of. Yeah, that one tough. I'm gonna go with the mentality of Charles Barkley.
Charles Barkley
Mm.
power forward his whole career.
He played small forward for Philly, and he played small forward for the Houston Rockets.
Oh, okay. You gonna take that? Okay. Even though he's known as
Yeah,
power forward, he's
he
known.
is known.
Okay, I'll give you that. I'm glad you said that because I got your ass just because you said it.
I
It's all
mean,
good.
if we allow for Rodman, you got to
Okay,
allow for Chuck,
okay, I'll give you that.
and
Okay.
then to start off the
How you the only person get two back?
it's a snake. It's a
I'm just messing
snake.
with you. Go ahead.
Oh, you know what? I messed it up. I messed it up. No, Jay Dons, you were supposed to get two.
That's what I'm saying.
I'm
I ain't.
you were supposed to get two. Crap. Oh, I messed up the draft. All right, how we gonna do it then?
I'll pick mine now, and then you just pick your other one, and then we go back to Curb.
All right, for sure. What's yours now?
My body, I'm taking KG, small forward for the Minnesota Timberwolves.
See, look at him. Look at him.
Hmm.
All right,
Hmm.
KG,
I
body.
got scoring ability, defense ability, right? Or
So you got
I got clutch.
you
I got
got.
Melo's clutch, scoring ability of who?
Why don't you just let me read it to you? Yeah, scoring ability of T Mac, clutch, Carmelo Anthony, body of Kevin Garnett,
Duh.
Kurt, Kurt,
It's
Boy,
my turn.
Kurt. No, I was just going to read yours
About
out
to
to you to
kill
remind
y'all
you.
right now. About to kill y'all.
Oh,
it's
it's still my turn. It's still
it's
my
his
turn.
turn, and
I
then
just
it's your
want to.
turn.
So you got the body of LeBron, defensive Rodman, mentality of Steven Jackson.
Mm.
Me, I got the scoring of KD, defense of Scottie Pippen, the mentality of Charles Barkley, and I'm gonna take the. I'm gonna take the clutch gene of Larry Bird.
Oh, that's a good one. That's a good one. That's a good one. That's a good one.
All right, now Curb is on you.
And we talking about scoring. We're not even talking about shooting. We just talking about scoring because
Yeah,
shooting is
Yeah,
two different.
hey, that encompasses everything. Shooting.
Shoot, no, we just talking about scoring. Score, right?
Yeah, but that
yeah.
encompasses everything.
Look,
Shooting, everything too.
I'll tell you scoring. Scoring different than shooting. I'm gonna take
But
the human highlight film, the
I'm
scoring
trying to
ability of
explain
a
to you
Dominique
what
Wilkins.
scoring means. So I'm.
Dominique Wilkins. Okay.
Oh, he put what? D nice.
Yo,
Think
D
about that.
nice.
We
Nice.
about to rip. We
Okay.
ripping rims up. We ripping heads off. We do. We
That
just.
boy double
We.
pumping on fools. Everything.
Man, we
Okay.
playing.
Okay.
Man, we about to beat people up. We about to be out here dropping 80 a night.
So, Jay Dons, you got back-to-back picks.
I do. Well,
Let and let me know if you need me to repeat the attributes:
what I got body, clutch, and scoring, right?
body, clutch, and scoring. Yep.
I'm gonna take the dribbling ability of Grant Hill.
Mm,
Dribbling or G Hill. Okay.
mm.
Dribbling. Ooh. All right. G Hill.
And what's left?
All right. Attributes. So you've chosen dribbling, body, clutch, and scoring.
Uh-huh.
Um.
Silent defense.
So that leaves defense ability, athleticism, mentality, and
Yeah,
rebounding.
and rebounding. With the mentality of big dog.
Ah,
And you're gonna go as your last one is mentality. Okay.
Cause I don't need no damn defense, what I'm about to do to y'all. I don't need no goddamn
ah.
what I'm finna do. Big dog go for 40 every night.
Ben
And he can dribble
Robinson.
like Grant Hill. Are you serious? What we talking about? And he got KG body, a 6'10" dude that can cross you over. I just built Wimby.
All right, Curb, your last pick. You've chosen body, defense, mentality, scoring. So that means you got rebounds left.
Uh,
Hold on, I'm sorry. You got rebounds left. You got athleticism left. You got ball handling, and you got clutch gene left.
I'm gonna take the clutch gene of a Paul Pierce.
Oh,
Oh, you mother! That's a
uh,
nice one. That's a nice one.
Paul Pierce is crazy.
What do you say? I
Oh,
call
I
game.
like
I
that.
That's what
call
he
the
say.
game.
I like
I
that,
call
Call the
cousin.
game.
game.
I like that. I like that. Yeah, Paul. The truth. Yeah, yeah. I like. I like that. Caught you slipping.
Yeah. He did. He did. I
Caught you
like it.
slipping. That was fire. I like that.
All right. And my last one. So I've chosen scoring, defense, mentality, the clutch gene of Bird, and
Bird
lastly,
crazy. Bird clutch gene is
Yeah, I know
crazy.
that's crazy. Yeah, that's crazy.
That's crazy.
That's
Oh
crazy.
my God. That's the last dude. What he's supposed to, I said called the silent death is jump shot. You do not want it. He has like he was the first dude jump shot. You went fuck. Got him. Why y'all let it go?
Yeah.
all right. So I can either choose a body now. I can choose athleticism. I could do ball handling, or I could do rebounding.
I had one for athleticism too.
Oh man. Okay. Uh, um, I'm gonna go with the athleticism.
I knew you was gonna go there. I know where you going to.
Mhm.
Damn, but no, that's tough.
Oh,
No, I not because did everybody choose a body? Yeah, everybody chose a body. So just to make it, I'm gonna choose a body then, and that's tough too. I'm gonna choose. Wait, let me see who your body. You got T Mac and you got Bron. That's 6'9". That's 6'10".
No, I got Kevin Garnett as my body. That's 7 feet.
Oh yeah, you do. I could choose this body, but he's not athletic. I'm gonna choose Paul George for my body.
Wow, you got the smallest one.
Paul George 6'10".
I know, but he's skinny. He like small. He's 6'9". He's 6'9", 6'8" for real. We being real. But I feel
uh, that's tough. That's tough. Okay, but PG. So just
BBM
to
said no.
um, so I'm gonna go back over the list of everybody's list. So Jay Dimes, scoring ability, T Mac, clutch ability of Melo, body of Kevin Garnett, uh, dribbling ability of Grant Hill, mentality of Big Dog Glenn Robinson.
Yeah.
All right, Curb, body of LeBron, defense of Rodman, mentality of Steven Jackson,
Woo.
scoring ability of Dominique Wilkins, clutch gene of Paul Pierce. I'll call game. Yeah, scoring ability of Kevin Durant, defense ability of Scottie Pippen, the mentality of Charles Barkley, the clutch gene of Larry Bird, and the body
Yeah.
of Paul George.
Mm.
So I
You got
mess
a
with it,
compact.
man.
You got a compact little bowling ball. That's what you got. You got your little bowling ball. You
uh,
got a Jamal Mashburn type dude.
oh shit, Paul George, his wingspan is yeah. I mess with it, man. I mess with it. I can't wait to put the voting poll up. Oh, that was a good one. BBM, you said Rudy Gay. I should have chose Rudy
Yeah.
Gay.
Well, no,
Rudy Gay
Rudy Gay
slightly
is not.
taller.
He's smaller than Paul, though. He's smaller than Paul. Rudy Gay. You got to understand the NBA, they give you an inch or two to make you sound bigger than what you are for the crowd, for crowd purposes. So when a lot of times when dude like Charles Barkley was really 6'4", but they put him at 6'7". You
No,
know,
Charles good 6'5", 6'5.5".
yeah, you feel me? And
That's,
they did the same thing with Larry Johnson. They put him at like 6'7", 6'9", and he was really like 6'4", 6'5". So
yeah, Charles good six. I seen Charles. Like, oh, that's a big boy. He ain't no, he's not 6'4". That's for sure. He
yeah,
taller than 6'4".
yeah,
6'5", 6'5", 6'5",
yeah.
6'6".
Him and Mike, they like I say, him and when they were standing together in the little Dream Team video, they was about like right that. So yeah,
Yeah,
I give him like 6'5".
Yeah, they got Rudy Gay listed at 6'8", 230, and Paul George listed at 6'9", 220.
Yeah, uh, uh, Paul George is a minus 6'9". That's love.
um,
Love right there.
but yeah, I'm gonna have to put that up on the page and make sure for our viewers, y'all please go and cast your votes for who y'all believe have the best small forward from the creative player. That
Yeah,
was fun, y'all.
I'm gonna
yeah,
boost that too. I'm gonna boost that to make
yeah,
sure
yeah,
a lot of people
yeah.
see that. So yeah,
No, that was
that's
dope.
gonna be good. All right,
Um,
next subject.
Next subject, Cade Cunningham. Just we're gonna touch on this quick. Cade
Uh,
Cunningham.
uh,
Uh,
I got some insight on that after you finish explaining.
Cade Cunningham has a collapsed lung and will be out indefinitely after he received a knee to the rib cage in the game against the Washington Wizards. Now I did do. My brother was asking me questions about collapsed lungs, so I had to go and do a little research. So ultimately, if it's minor, he'll be out 2 to 4 weeks.
Yeah, I know.
Uh, if it's major, it's 4 to 12 weeks. Pistons got about 13 games left in the season. This happened earlier this week. Hopefully, hopefully it's minor, man. What did you have to add?
Well, I've had two collapsed lungs. It's not as serious as it sounds. Yeah, it's usually like a weak injury, and when your lung comes back, it comes back stronger, just like a broken bone or something like that. The bone actually gets harder and more stiff, so it's harder to do it again. So
Okay.
and it's not, and it's kind of like normal within people who are like kind of like tall and lanky, you know what I mean? So it's not an unusual injury. It comes kind of easily. You know, I got mine just for smoking. So you know what I mean? They come, but they're not really the type of injury where, like I said, unless it's severe, like you know, like because you can collapse your lung, and if you collapse it right, if it's in the right place, if you get hit again, it can pierce your heart. So that's why they make you um, take the breaks that it takes off because of where the collapsed lung is or whatever. So there is
Yeah.
that. But depending on what grade it is, it's only a week or two. So he'd be back, and he actually be back stronger with a stronger lung. So hopefully we get the it's not as severe diagnosis, and so he
Yeah.
should be within like a week or two. So the only thing is that seeding is the crucial part of this. It's because of the time frame they got between now and the playoffs, and seeding can change with Cleveland playing the way it is. So that's what makes this detrimental.
Yeah, the Boston Celtics are 4 games behind the Pistons in the number two slot, with the Knicks being behind 5.5 games, and the Cleveland Cavaliers being 7.5 games, being behind 7.5 games to Pistons. Now, Curb, I'm gonna say a statement. And I want you to comment on this. Cade Cunningham has played 61 games this season. He's 4 games away from meeting that 65 game rule. 65 game rule. Um, for our viewers who don't know, you have to play 65 games to be eligible for any major awards in the NBA. This will effectively, if he don't play these 65 games, um, allow him to miss out on a basically like a $40 million bonus for his contract, where he had to make an All NBA team or All Defensive team, basically make one of the All NBA teams to qualify.
Oof.
Kurt, that's $40 million. Should we keep this
I'm
65 game rule? In your opinion?
absolutely. Yep, yep. I'm keeping
He
that.
said, "Yeah, yeah."
Yeah, yeah. I look. I'm a fan. I was a consumer. I want to see guys on the court, and guys were missing stuff for suspect reason. And now you got this. You put this. I don't even call it draconian, but you make the league. You make the fans want like, hey man, you guys just can't sit out. All we got guys sitting out for no
Majority of
reason,
the season,
for no
yeah,
good reason.
back to back
Guys want
stuff
to
like that, yeah.
you know. That speaking of mentality, they got the Shaquille O'Neal mentality of I got hurt on company time, I'm a rehab on company time, and not and look, Cade is a unfortunate, is an unfortunate uh uh um he got caught up in this. He's not that kind of guy. But because of what other guys have done in the past, we all pay the same price for a lot of things in life where we didn't do it, but because so many people did, the rules get changed to not really make to be fair. But as a fan, man, we pay all this money every day, and guys showing up every third game and all this stuff. Yeah, and then they sign these big contracts. So yeah, you robbing the system, you robbing the fans, you robbing the system, and now you see how it's impacting um
Sales,
your fellow
yeah,
players.
yeah.
Yeah, man.
The as these big TV deals get signed, you robbing your partners, you robbing the fans, like you just you getting paid a lot of money to
Wait,
play a kids game
mhm.
and play something you all love. And um so people need to figure out a way to now people are motivated to figure out a way to be healthy enough to play at least 65, 70 games. Um, you know,
Hmm.
whatever the wear and tear might be, but you want to change the incentive structure. You're gonna change the behavior, and we've changed the incentive structure. So you're gonna figure out. People gonna start figuring out how to play 65 games. People gonna
Wow.
figure out how to play 65 games.
Change the incentive structure, change the way, the mentality of taking care of your body to be able to
And
play 65 games. I like that. BBM said no, they should have PTO or vacation days.
They
I
got
am the
17 of
second.
them. They got 17 games
I
they can miss. Just like,
am.
hey,
I'm just.
when you miss, how many games? How many? You got 2 weeks off, right? We all got 2 weeks off, right,
they
Job?
get
And then
three
after
months
that,
off. They
yeah, but I'm saying they got,
during the
just like
season.
everybody else that got a job. You got till 2 weeks or whatever. You got 2 weeks off, just like everybody else. You can miss
Yeah,
14 days of days before it start docking your pay. They on the same thing.
yeah. I think I am. I'm the second. Griff agrees with you, saying they have 16 games for PTO. So yeah, it's
I
there. What you
I
saying, bro?
I think they just like Curve said, they're a product of this is the Kawhi Leonard rule. This is a rule set, I think, specifically for him in this, game management. If anybody you should want to be mad at, you should want to be mad at him. If you want to point, you
Well,
should
I mean,
point the
yeah.
finger at Kawhi. Kawhi is the reason why we have a 65 game rule because of his propensity to mix games. And I think they make enough money, like Herb said, also to piggyback what he said. I don't want to hear this. They make so much money that I don't want to hear it. That's how much money they make. You know what I'm
Mhm.
saying? To where like I'm making what I make, and I still having hard times to make rent. Making all this money, and you complaining about games. And one thing I always want to say: when you were in high school, when you were in junior high, you didn't care. When you were in college, you didn't care. Don't get to the league and start caring because your whole goal in life was to get to this point. And guess what? Before you got there, how many games were they playing? 82. When you got to high school, how many games were they playing? 82. When you got to college, how many games were they playing? 82. So don't get to the league and start all of a sudden when you see what it is and you playing dudes who got mortgages to pay and child support and they coming at your ass every night. All of a sudden you too tired to goddamn play. I don't want to hear it because I take $100,000 to play 82 games right now. I swear to God on my life, I would.
Mhm.
You can pay me. You pay me $100,000 a year. I'm showing up every game. I don't care. I can. My fingers can be like this. I can have this. I can be throwing up a GD sign or something. I swear to God, on my mama,
Yeah.
I'm showing up. You know what I'm saying for my 100,000. So I don't want to hear when a dude is making 200 million, 100 million, 57 million, 20 million in a year, talking about my leg feel like it's about to be a hamstring or I'm crampish tonight. Like miss me.
Um, so, BBM. Will this create more injuries due to the lack of rest? Also, we have more injuries while trying to get paid, while trying to play to get paid. Oh, I see. Also, we'll have more injuries trying to get paid while hurt. Curve, did you want to respond to that?
Man, this is like all these dudes, NBA, a pro athlete or any athlete, but especially a pro athlete at this level, when they are incentivized to do something, these
Yeah.
dudes can work miracles. I mean, again, I'm a Warriors fan. Look, Eric Dampier averaged 14 points, 15 rebounds the year before his contract year. Paul Pierce played. I mean, not Paul Pierce, but what's your boy's name? Um, what's the name? Who's on Philly right now? Got suspended for 15 games for drug.
Paul
Paul,
George.
Paul George, the year before
Paul
contract,
George.
that dude
Yeah.
played 71 games, shot 42% from the 3 point line. All of these were outliers for his whole. You can look at his career and how much more he plays and how much better he plays the year before contract is crazy. And you
Yeah.
can look at a lot of dudes, like when dudes are incentivized because they're about to you see that bag, dudes will do a lot. And if
Hey,
you
Jan,
keep
have I
them
said
sitting
this argument
every day,
before?
I mean, you can see how dudes look the year after. Eric Gant Pierce on that contract, he went right back to being a 9.9 rebound, 8 rebound dude. The year after Paul George signed his big contract, was now everybody mad like, oh, he only played like 40 games. He played 71 games. That was
Yeah,
a crazy outlier for him. And then he went right back down. He about to play. How many games he gonna play this year? He probably played 40 some games this year. He got
Yeah.
paid. He got paid. He got, these dudes are incredibly they're incredibly athletic. They're incredibly talented. When they have the incentive to do something, they can. I mean, these dudes can do almost anything. I mean, that's the thing about an NBA player that I don't think the regular fan understands, that these dudes are capable of superhuman. I mean, any professional athlete is capable of superhuman feats. If they, if everybody
have the
had
right
the MJ Kobe
incentives.
mentality, these dudes will all be like, they can all get there, and they don't all get there once or twice, but they, getting there every day is what make Kobe and Michael. Like,
That's the
if
separator.
Tracy McGrady or something had Michael Jordan mentality, that dude would be or if you can go through a lot of people. If
Vince
uh
Carter, a lot of
yeah,
dudes.
or what's the dude name who played for the Warriors, who played Minnesota. He went from Minnesota. He plays for Minnesota. He plays for the Miami Heat now. The power forward. Uh,
Bam
he's
Adebayo.
no, he's the number one pick for Minnesota, or he's the number one pick actually for Cleveland. They traded him to Minnesota. He coached in Minnesota, came to the Warriors, helped us win that one championship in 2022.
Hotcast or Rock.
No, he's a big
No,
name player.
Andrew
Andrew, yeah,
Andrew Wiggins.
Wiggins. If Wiggins had Michael or Kobe, or if Wiggins had Draymond mentality, that dude be a Hall of Fame, first team Hall of Famer. He got first team Hall of Fame talent, skill, but he got,
A
he
different
paper,
mentality.
he's soft as I don't know what mentality wise, but
But I've made
he can get there for a game or a couple or 5 games or 7 games. But a lot of these dudes are capable physically to do this
Hmm.
stuff. But and that means even being healthy. I mean, not all of them, but a vast majority of these dudes are capable of being healthy to play 82 games or 80, 75, 80 games. I mean, look, they got the best. They got the best food. They got the best of everything. Man, I mean, come on, man.
No,
I'll
I've
just
made this argument before with my brother. I've told him that if you look at people's contract years, when it's time for them to get to their next contract, they show up. And
They
I've
show up
said this
different.
many
ooh.
They show
times.
up different.
I've said this many a times about
They show up
several
different.
different players. You know what I'm saying? So I do recognize what you recognize when it comes to that. And this is why I don't show them no slack when it comes to like these 65 game rules, because when it's time for you to get paid, you're not even thinking about that. You're not thinking
Yeah,
about
Uh,
let me get to 65 or nothing like that. You're thinking I'm going to try to have the best year I can get so I can get that 200, $300 million contract.
yeah,
So it
all
just,
right.
Kirk was saying, if you had that Kobe mentality, every year would be a contract year, and
yeah,
that's the separator.
yeah,
Yeah. So I'm gonna read these comments. I'm gonna give my 2 cents, and then we're gonna go on to our last subject. All right.
Okay.
yeah,
Uh, I'm the second Griff. It's time to consider pay for play. Ooh. So if you don't play, you don't get paid. That's interesting. And then Angie Clothing, Angie Seven Clothing. Wiggins too damn soft to be out dealing with his girlfriend and drama for 20 games a year. Yeah, that was, as a Warrior fan, that did make me mad when when
yeah,
Wiggs is missing games over what seemed to be domestic issues.
yeah.
I'll just add that in the past, players have won major awards who hadn't played 65 games, like Jordan, like
You can't tell
Kawhi.
me a year Jordan didn't play 65 games and won something.
No, I'm sorry. I didn't mean to say Jordan. I shouldn't have said Jordan. It was Kawhi and Dame Lillard
Yeah,
have
yeah,
won major awards,
yeah,
but they didn't play 65 games.
yeah,
So this does kind of mess with history. And then the last thing I'll say is the voters for these major awards. I sometimes I do feel like we should have left it in their hands as far as winning these major awards, like being able to vote on who should win these awards, not based off a 65 game rule. But other than that, the last subject, um, the NBA is expanding. the NBA Player Committee has voted to expand the NBA to 32 teams, thus giving Seattle and Las Vegas NBA franchises. These teams will sell to NBA owners between $7 to $10 billion for Seattle and for Vegas. There are discussions about or rumors that the two teams that will move to the Eastern Conference because Seattle and Vegas are getting teams. The two teams that will move to the Eastern Conference are the Memphis Grizzlies and
Minnesota.
Minnesota Timberwolves. Josh, does this open a lane for Anthony Edwards to win a title
Wait,
Yeah,
isn't
going
it
out the
just
East?
one? Isn't it just one team moving?
two of them.
No, I
It's
think
going
it's
to
just
have to
one.
be. They were saying one, which I
I
was
think it's only
confused
one.
about.
Yeah, because if the West lose one and then gain two, they net one more, and the East will just net the one that they gained. So if both people have 20, right,
Oh, I see.
and so that's 40, and you go now you got 42. So one person needs to have 21, and one so now we're gonna have 21 teams per side. I mean I use 20 just because it's easy math, and I think
Yeah,
it's
yeah,
yeah. So
16 teams.
yeah. So they 15. So the West gonna go down to 14, and then the East gonna go up to 16 when one team moved from the West to the East, and then the West gonna add two teams. You're gonna have 16
You
apiece.
you are very right. So they're trying to choose between Memphis and Minnesota. So
Um,
okay, then my question would be, who should go, Minnesota or Memphis?
if they want to make Anthony the Edwards the face of the league, as he should be, and with his personality, his charisma, you would definitely want to send Memphis. I mean, Minnesota.
Minnesota.
Um, with the flux that Memphis is in right now, you don't want to put Memphis over there if you want to try to highlight a team that's moving from one coast to another. You definitely don't want to put the gun toting Memphis Grizzlies over there. It's really, if a team jumps from a west, if the team that jumps from the west to the east, they automatically gonna jump up 3 spots. That's just automatic, just because
Yeah,
but they've came from playing in the west at this rate and the type of competition they had to pay 4 times a year. The east is gonna be a cakewalk for like a team like the Minnesota Timberwolves. But the main thing I'm hoping for, and this is maybe minor to y'all, is I hope the Seattle Supersonics bring back the old jerseys. That's what I see. I want to see the green and yellow Supersonics jersey. I want to see the old school Sean Kemp's. If that's the only way they can come back, if they come back with some new stuff, I kick them out. If they come back with the old school jerseys, we all in the
yeah,
dog. I love it.
we didn't know. Okay, so Kurt, my question to you is, I got about $200. Do you think we could put together a ownership group? Maybe we can put a pot together and try to place a bid for this
Yeah.
team. I got two hundred
Man,
dollars.
look,
Yeah, I got.
I feel like Minnesota. I mean, I feel like Seattle. They might have community ownership. I feel like the Celtics. I feel like they used to have that like some kind of community ownership, like Green Bay Packers or the Boston Celtics, where everybody own a share. You don't get no vote, but you get the pride. You get the pride of having the ownership of your team. So I feel like Seattle will be the team that will take your 200 and my 200 and Josh
Jay,
200
yeah, you got two.
and make it happen. Uh,
That'll be that'll be cold, man.
I feel like Seattle, they don't want to lose their team again.
No, Seattle, man, Seattle, man, they crowd used to be live. They had like they crowd was like the football crowd.
Yeah,
Like Seattle gym used to be rocking.
yeah.
Curb. Serious question. Serious question. Do you think there's enough talent for this NBA expansion?
Yeah,
Absolutely.
absolutely.
We talking about. I mean, and it makes sense. I mean, we've had this era where we tried to have three all world players on, if you want to compete for a championship. And if we can get back down to, we're gonna have two all world and some role players, and maybe it's not enough to have three all world players, on each team, but
Yeah.
we got enough talent. We got definitely got enough talent for this kind of expansion. I the last time the league expanded, I remember there was a definite dilution in talent, but now with the global reach of the NBA, opening
Yeah.
up to just so many more to more players. Look, look, not gonna find Jonathan Kaminga have a team that he can go and lead. He can go and lead. Go ahead. You got root for him. We got
All
root for
right.
him.
Hey, check it
Yeah,
out. My phone finna die. We gotta get up out of here. I don't want to cut
for
everything.
sure.
I'm sorry, you guys.
Uh,
But yeah, this has been a great episode. Curb, thank you for joining the
it was
live, man.
fun.
I
It was
really
fun.
appreciate
Always, it's live.
it. Love you, cuz.
Appreciate you, cousin.
Appreciate you. You know what I'm
Always
saying?
live.
Brody, you know I love you, man. You know what I'm
You
saying?
too,
Always
big
having
bro.
these conversations, you know what I'm saying? Especially when we get to share it with our big cuz. It's big deal, big deal. Man, we just left it on the court. And
All
everybody,
right.
make sure y'all go check us out on YouTube when we drop this episode. Make sure you check us out every Sunday right here on Instagram Live at 4 o'clock. Check us out on TikTok. Check us out on X. Check us out on Facebook. We everywhere, man. Until next Sunday, that's gang.
That's game.